What's happening? What's up? It's just a damn update, just a quick one. Well, probably not a quick one, but me just running my mouth, Dear Diary status. You know what I mean? Real quick. What is it? May 13th. Let's get into it. So, new goal. I regret to inform you that my whole 1 million word case study that's going to be postponed for a very long time because you know as I start breaking down and getting more into filling out this spreadsheet for my programmatic SEO, once that plugin's complete, I realize I don't want to. I don't want to have to put millions of words on a site to have it make money. I want to do as little amount of actual writing as possible. You know what I mean? So the new goal is to, and I think I tweeted this out, was like, yeah, I'm going to try to rank and make money from publishing as few words as possible as opposed to as many words as possible. Kind of the contrarian approach to SEO and affiliate marketing, things like that. So that's the new goal. That million word case study, I think I don't think I have any articles that are kind of in the pipeline for that. If anything, what I'll do is I'll take the data entry that I'm doing for this site. Once I get to, actually, no, I can't, because that's going to be number 2 on this list, domains and terms and conditions. So, right, all the data, it's going to be a pure data entry play where all I'm doing is finding, features of platforms and products, and while generating a summary using the AI writing tools, Jasper is it now? It does a pretty good job of summarizing, these websites and products. So that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm just looking over there. I'm looking at the spreadsheet right now on the second monitor. And yeah, so that's kind of that. That's the goal, is this programmatic jam, not spending thousands of dollars on, by word count, when I can just find the information. I could probably find a VA who would be able to, one, do the data entry for me, and another one to spin it up using the AI writer tools. Just, taking the a feature and, turn this product into, like, or not product, but this feature into a benefit or the description. So there's that. Number 2, domains and terms and conditions. So a few days ago, I was talking about how my the one domain name had been used in the past for some nefarious business. So it had not a manual penalty, but it had a security penalty on it, or security error on there. But I have since I don't know how many times, 4, 5, 6 times that I submitted to Google Search Console, hey, this is a brand new domain. There is no malicious code anywhere on it, and they finally said, yep, you're right. Which is good, because reading the terms and conditions for these programs that I'm joining now, they would not allow me to kind of cross contaminate, we'll say, across verticals. So, I mean, this site, it's consumable e-commerce type stuff, and the other thing would be I don't know, dating, we'll say, adult dating, right? They just, in the terms and conditions, are hey, we don't actually want to be, associated with that. So don't put these links on a site that has, dating or whatever, even though they're both in very, vice, off the beaten path, not mainstream industries. They still, I guess, they don't want to be associated with adult content. So that's okay. That's okay with me. So that means that the original site can still be used. And fortunately, it's, with this plugin, all I got to do is just install it over there and get to the data entry, and all that data entry I already have. So, or all that data I have. So there's that. So this site is going to be very much, 4 or 5 verticals that are all very similar. Think microphones and headphones and guitars, as opposed to microphones, headphones, guitars, PlayStation controllers. I'm just looking around, Kindles. They just want to be, instead of general electronics, they want to be, hey, if you're doing music instruments, only do music instruments. So that's not too terrible. Just because a domain's $15, and the design, you just copy that from one site to another, so it doesn't matter. So there's that, but that won't be for a while. I'm really like kind of getting into this one vertical right now and really getting in the minutia of it. And that's what I'm going to talk about now with programmatic SEO. So the game plan for that is at first I was going to do like by brand, because it's e-commerce. They're e-commerce stores with their own affiliate programs, whatever, or they might be part of like an affiliate network where you sign up and then you get access to like 10 or 20 different stores. So that's going to be one kind of vertical, is just the overall store and just talking about, hey, here's what they offer, here's what they have. Sennheiser has microphones and they have headphones and they have audio interfaces and they have mixing consoles and all this stuff. And then, that's kind of the broad, that's one vertical. And then also I'm going to go down and break down every individual product by category. So every microphone that Sennheiser has will have its own, section or their own entry. And then every microphone that, Shure has, every microphone that Behringer, whatever, if they make I don't know if they make microphones, but all their microphones, boom, broke down. All the different brands. And then all those brands, microphone or headphones, and they have those broken down in their own vertical. So it's really, I can take one e-commerce store, and if it has 10 products, that's 11 listings. That's the main store is one, and then all those individual products by category will be in their own category that will be compared to not only each other but every other store's products in that category. There's gonna be some cross contamination because I probably won't. Well, I may. Because there's a difference between, like, on the topic of microphones, like dynamic microphones, which is what this is, and condenser microphones. Dynamic microphones are good for like live performances or places where you don't need like clear audio, so to speak. Whereas condenser microphones are more for like recording, like studio quality recording, where you need a soundproofed room so it doesn't pick up, Joe's breathing in the next room over. So, there might be some of these stores are kind of, I don't know how to describe it without just saying it. It's like they're all kind of in the same vertical, but they're just slight variations where it's like, oh, okay, this one's a dynamic microphone, this is a condenser microphone. It's not really comparable because, well, you're different use cases, although they're both microphones, if that makes sense. So anyway, breaking down stores, not only by what the store has for sale, but also all those products, which will be compared to other stores' products. And it's, so many stores have 5-10 products, some have like 50, 100. So could be a wild ride. Anyway, if I just do one store a day until they're good, until we're done, like that's going to have a huge database of comparisons and alternatives too, and everything else I want. Stores with condenser microphones or dynamic microphones, boom, listed 20. So that's what we're rocking with. That's what we're doing. Peace.